guitar.
And I'm Randy Bobsey, I play lead guitar.
I'm John, I play drums.
I'm Rob, I play bass.
That's Rob Michaels, I'm John Jordan. And I'm Don Crosby and I sing.
Don, how did you first get into singing?
That's one of those questions. I just started singing in the Philippines when I was like 14. And I liked it. And so when I got back home, I started studying voice and got a band again. When I got home to San Diego, back in the States, when I was 15.
So you lived in the Philippines for a while?
Yeah, year and a half.
Did you start Dayton or just join an existing band?
Me and the drummer Dennis probably started.
Why did you change the name?
Because some other band found out Warner Brothers was looking for Dayton. They sent a tape in there. It was Dayton. Warner Brothers didn't even listen to the tape and called them up and said, "Oh, where are you?" And so they realized Warner's wanted this band Dayton, so they went and trademarked it. Even though I had used it first and had a service mark, people at Warner Brothers that the guys were threatening them with a lawsuit, and they wanted $30,000 to buy them out. And if we didn't, they were going to sue. The Warners didn't want to risk it. They said, the bigger you are, the bigger the target you are. So we got to change the name. But my lawyer said, we should have fought, we could have won.
What's on the cover Within the Veil? And is there any concept to it?
Well, you could look at it in a lot of ways. You know. It's me being sort of crucified on I-beams of the building. It was just like someone in a cocoon to me. They're within the veil, they can't be on either side, but they're kind of smelly violent.
And what about that picture of you on the back, covered in dirt?
That's the bulldozer.
In the bulldozer?
Yeah.
And there's dirt in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm naked, covered in dirt. Actually, I had a bathing suit, but you can't see. It was in this terrible place in Long Beach, too. Oh, man, I'm going to get it.
On that album, you got a lot of vocals on top of vocals and a lot of stuff in the background. How much of that is prearranged before you go in the studio?
Some of it just happens. And then when I mixed down, I went back through all the tracks and found out the best ones and logged them, you know, the lyric sheet and everything, so it was kind of, they were there, but I didn't really utilize them or know too much till I was doing the mixing. We mixed with a different guy, and it was really fun to work with him, Andy Wallace. They let me go into the studio by myself and pick out the vocals and mark it, and then go into the other mix down and really do it on the SSL.
How did you feel about moving back from California to New Jersey?
It was a wasted year. It was terrible.
And what happened to the old band, the old members of Fear God?
I don't know what they're doing now.
No, but just what happened with the old band? You don't want to talk.
Well, it just didn't work out. It turned into a dictatorship kind of thing. That's no fun.
How did the shows in Europe with Wrathchild America back in Europe go?
What do you think, Rob? You were there. Rob was there.
They went good.
You were in?
Yeah, they went good.
I thought they were a lot of fun. It felt like a band. It felt like rock and roll. It was just crazy. It was really fun. We had some technical difficulties at our shop day, but I still think we won the crowd over. I think it was fun. You'll have to hear the tape right now.
And why did you decide to move to Maryland?
Well, my dad had a house here where I could live. He was in Florida, and that helps a lot, you know. And I just wanted to be around people that weren't all flakes and crazy like LA. Mostly for Rob. Moved back, you know, because I knew Rob and wanted to get things going.
Crazy place.
Yeah, he's very, very much like that. But he's a good kind of crazy flake, you know. In LA, there's just so many people just out for themselves, and they're just, you know. It's weird. LA's weird.
Don, what are those 3 songs on the demo? What are they about?
Beyond the Veil is kind of just, I don't know what it's about really. Beyond the Veil is kind of just, I don't know what it's about really. It's another place, you know, and you're not within the veil, when you're kind of going beyond it. It could be a bad place, could be good. You know, I don't really know. It's up to the individual. Santismo is about human sacrifice in a way, in a physical sense and also in a mental sense. You know, people can suck the life out of you, and you're living, but you're not really. You're undead, but you should be dead, but you're not. You know, you're still alive, but you're not alive. You know what I'm saying? You're not living, kind of undead, just waiting. You should just be dead. You know, mental sacrifice, or spiritual, you can look at.
And what about Will of Evil?
That's just what overriding presence I feel is just happening. You know, it talks about strippers talk instead of whores without a chance. First verse is kind of about just how the criminal system is getting, or if you snitch on people, you can get free if you give up 3 other people, or, you know, it's just, and man-made diseases. It's just a force I just feel, you know. And I also spent a night in jail the very first time I was in Baltimore, and that helped a lot, like with the feed the monkeys and the feed on the junkies part, you know. Because the lady was asking the other women that were in their cells, not me. They didn't care about me. I was just a drunk, you know, just sitting in there and let me calm down and everything. But they were interviewing these other girls that were picked up for prostitution, and they'd ask them when was the last time they fixed and what they fixed. And it was pretty interesting. This lady on a chair, she'd wheel up to their door, talk to them through this little, and it was all echoey, and it was really cool. It was sad, but it was cool. It was interesting, you know. Just another perspective on life, you know. 4 stories underground.
How many other songs do you guys have?
What do we got, 10 about altogether?
About 10. 10 new.
Would you say the demo is a good representation of the other 7?
Better now, man.
Yeah.
A lot better now.
I can't wait to get the new ones recorded so you can hear them properly, you know.
A lot more energy than I do.
These ones are heavier, faster.
They're more complex, too.
Interesting.
What are the titles of some of the other songs, and what are they about?
Well, there's UV, Feed Time. They're just about, well, I don't really like to say, because I'd rather people interpret it the way they want to. Because it's kind of ambiguous, it's art, you know, it's not, I don't like to preach too much. I just reflect, I just absorb things and spit them out a different way. And I don't like to preach. I can't stand bands that preach a message in every fucking song. You know, they're trying to save your souls. I mean, who cares? I'm not trying to save anybody's soul, man. And that's why I don't want to preach. So I don't really like to say what they're about. I like people that hear them and go, whoa, you know, that's what I think it is. I mean, I get totally different reactions from people. Completely different. And that means I think that I'm doing the right job. When you get different people that say, oh, it means this, or this is what I thought you were talking about, and it's nothing like what I was thinking. That I like that when that happens.
Do you have any particular inspirations about how you write things, or just varies?
Just experience, living day to day, you know, feeling the vibe out there and what it does to you.
And you were telling me before you play guitar.
I play just for like writing, you know,
Yeah.
at the house or whatever.
So you just do that to like something to accompany your lyrics with?
Right.
Yeah.
But, you know, this band has great instrumentalists, so I just like let them do all the writing. And so it feels more like a band. But I do have some ideas, some rough ideas on that. We're going to, you know, try and work on. So we'll see if it happens. The kind of thing where this is a band that's gelling and you don't want to push. You want to just let it happen naturally.
Do you usually write lyrics beforehand, or? Yeah.
I do sometimes. I write lyrics before to get a concept, but when you hear the actual music, sometimes you just totally have to change them and stuff. And then sometimes I write from scratch and it stays that way. But yeah, I guess you could say I do it both ways.